Hi, in this video I'm going to walk you through the cloud-based web client for Taiji blockchain. We have a command line console-based client. However, a lot of users complain about how it is it's very hard to use because you have to input a lot of parameters. So we built this web-based client. This client is supposed to be installed on your local computer so that the generated wallet will be accessed by yourself only. For demo purpose, we deploy this client to our cloud environment so that you can use this instance as a demo to learn how to use the blockchain and the applications deployed on the blockchain currently. To access the web client, you go to this website, https://demo.taiji.io. On the homepage, it gives you a lot of information about this client and all the links to the document site as well as the source code repository. The first thing first, when you start using the blockchain application, you need to create a wallet. Let's create a wallet. The wallet is created on the cloud, so you have to choose a very strong password so that even though somebody else knows your address, if they don't know your password, they cannot access your wallet. You need to input the password twice. You need to choose the region. The region will map to the home bank, basically a sub-chain for the entire blockchain. We have Americas, Asia, Oceania, and Europe and Africa. 3 different regions. Basically, we have 3 sub-chains on the testnet. Let's choose Asia, and we create a wallet. The wallet creation will take from 30 seconds to probably several minutes, because we are searching in a very wide range of address to find the pattern to match the sub-chain home bank. Basically, every chain you start, the first 3 digits will be mapped to the sub-chain. So we can support up to 10,000 sub-chains for the Taiji blockchain. Now we have the wallet created. Let's copy this information to somewhere else to keep this as a secret. Every time you access the blockchain, you need address information, as well as your, if you want to update anything, you need your password as well, because every transaction has to be signed by this wallet. Now we have the wallet created, and we have the address information. Let's copy the address, go to this Faucet website for the testnet. Because we are using testnet, there's a Faucet website you can access to populate up to 1,000 Taiji currency to your wallet on a daily basis. So if you go to this website, you can see there's a home page and there's a Faucet menu. You click Faucet, you can access the Faucet form. Let's copy paste the new address here, and we leave the 1,000 here. Taiji is a currency, and unit is Taiji as well. This is all the unit for Taiji currency. We are just using the normal unit, which is a Taiji. Click populate, and this is returns OK. So let's go back to the web client. Now you can send currency, but before we send currency to somebody else, let's check the currency balance. We copy paste the address again, and we check the balance. You can see we have the balance here. The balance is in shell. Shell is the smallest unit of the currency. You can also check the transactions, because we have this one transaction, probably the currency from Faucet to this address. So you can see one transaction for this currency. Okay, here we go. Now let's send currency to somebody else. Let's choose the taiji as a currency, and address is the one we have, and the password. It's just you choose the password just when you create this wallet. To address, let me find the address here. Okay. I'm gonna use this address, and amount, let's say 10 taiji, and we'll click send. This send will basically like sign the transactions and send to the blockchain. So once the blockchain receives the transactions, verified signature and all the balance you have, and will perform the will basically add the transaction to the end of the blockchain. So you can see the transaction comes back, currency, and this is a debit section. It's a debit from this account. With this is a 10 taiji, and this is the fee. The fee pays to this address, which is a home bank address, and credit to this address. This is the second address we paste in, and this is the fee for the credit part. The status is called sent. Now we have performed one transaction to send currency. In this blockchain application, I developed the token distributed application. So every user, whenever you have a currency transactions in your wallet, you can use that wallet to create a token. So let's create a new token for now. Select the currency you associate the token to. We use taiji. Address, we use the same address we created. And the password, you need a password. And you need a token name. Let's say the token is, we want to use this token to build a distributed company, autonomous company, like for the community. We call it light token. And we give a symbol called light. And the total supply will be, let's say, it's 9 zeros. And the decimals will be, let's say, 9. 9 decimal meaning like we have smallest unit to add another 9 zeros after the decimals. Yeah, let's create this token. The create token will take several minutes. Basically, it's trying to find the token address within the same subchain, so that whenever you are using address like starting from 0001, the token address will be starting from 001 as well. So it's basically searching from millions of address space, trying to find the address match this pattern. Okay, now we have transaction completed. This is basically a blockchain transaction. You're basically adding the transactions to the blockchain. Now we have token. Let's say search the info for the token. You can use the symbol of the token or the token address for search. Oh, I forgot about to copy the token address from the create token, but we can use symbol. Let's use symbol light. You can see, oh, we have this token address here. This is the token address. And you can see the token, we have this total supply. And now we can basically using this token address, let's say we check the transactions. We don't need a symbol. we just use the address. So you can see this is the transactions for the token. So basically, like there is a transfer to this address, this many tokens, and I actually got the approval, approval from to this address to withdraw the token. This is basically the owner. This is the address we just created in for our wallet. That meaning, this new token we created, this can be withdrawn, all of them, from the address like we created token. There are a couple of new features like a couple of transactions. We can check the token account as well. Like you can use the address, and you can say, okay, how much token you have like for this particular address, because we are using the token address. Sorry, we are basically we are using the wallet address. This is our wallet address. No, this is token address. So token address you have approval. It's nothing, and the allowance is for this this address to get the token. Now let's withdraw token. So let's go back to token info again, using this light symbol to get the token information. So you can see the owner address for this is the owner address, and this is the token address. Let's copy both so that we know which address is which. Yeah, for the owner, you can withdraw the address. Withdraw the token. Let's say I'm the owner. I copy this. Withdraw token. I'll put my address here, my password here, and I can say, okay, this is the symbol from address, which is the token address I just copied. Amount, let's say let's say 1 million. We do a withdrawal. Okay, transactions done. Now let's take a look at the token account for the owner address. We don't need a symbol, so if the owner has multiple tokens, it will all shows up here. So you can see the balance here, and we still have approval. You can still withdraw up to this number. So this is how you withdraw from the owner account. You can always transfer token to another address. Let's say from this address, I have the token balance already here, like this. I can transfer the token to another address. Let's transfer. The from address will be this one, password, token, symbol. It's easier to use symbol than the token address. They are all the same. To address. Okay, let's use the address we created before. Just okay. This is the address. And amount, let's say 10 tokens. Transfer. Now we have token transferred. You can see the transactions here. If we use the same address, like we can check token account. This is the address we transferred token to. You can see we have 10, basically 10. This is nine zeros because it's the smallest unit. So it's 10 tokens. That's transfer token. Approval token. Let's use the same address which own the token. So if you have tokens, you can approve another account to withdraw to certain amount token, so that the other user can withdraw the token. Let's just give it this owner address again. You can see token symbol not found. Okay, that's token address. So let's use symbol. Sorry, let's use token account. We need token account. So this is owner address, and you can see this owner has this many token. Still have this many token. We can basically approve another account to withdraw some tokens. Let's say we use this account. We select another account. Approve token to this account. Address is this address. The owner. Token is right, and the amount is 100, like 1,000. Let's say. Approve. We copy this address, basically, so that we can see what's going on with that address. Okay, so transactions done. We search the account information for the to address. You can see we have this here. So it's approved from this address, which is our owner address, and this is the many token we can get. Basically withdraw. This is, you can search all the token transactions. So this is the token application. Another application we created, actually, it's called KYC application. So KYC meaning like know your client. Every client you can put information in the blockchain, so people can use your ID to identify, or email address to identify you instead of using the address. Let's first create a KYC for first let's do the search. Let's create a KYC for this address. The KYC is on the taiji currency blockchain. Address, let's say this address. Type is let's say business. ID is let's say network NT. Email, let's say network NT. gmail.com. Name is network new technologies Inc. can add a tag, you can add a description, but I'll just ignore it for now. So basically, I will create a KYC for this address. Okay, transaction's done. We can do the KYC info. Same address. You can see this is the information for your KYC. You have business, ID, and the most important thing is here. You have public key. This is the public key in your wallet. You can give your public key. This public key actually is not for signing. This is for the encryption. You can give this public key to other parties, so that they can use this public key to encrypt the information they want to send to you. For example, for privacy purpose, and only you can see the encrypted text in clear text. So this is how we protect the privacy. For privacy purpose, like you can ask the other party to send all the transactions to your home bank, and your home bank is gonna be aggregate all transactions to you together and send to you in a batch, or your home bank can split this one transaction to multiple and send to you at different times. Because when the other party send the transaction to your home bank, they can write the instruction, and the instruction encrypted by your home bank's public key, so that only your home bank knows the instruction. And when your home bank write the transaction to you, they can write a comment to indicate, okay, where's the transaction coming from, the real sender. So you know who sent the fund to you, even though it's split in multiple transactions. So this is how we handle the transaction privacy on the blockchain. KYC event, you can basically see, using this to see what's the event. This is basically all the update for your KYC. Now we have update for the KYC, however, this is not in the manual at the moment because it's not finished yet. We have verified the KYC using email. This is not implemented yet, but this will give you an idea how you can use KYC, because when you are trying to perform the transaction, it's easier to use the ID of the other party instead of the address, and you can verify the address, see if this is a valid address, which is associated with a business or with an email address. That's pretty much like how the web client works. And if you have any questions, go to the taiji.io. We have a lot of forums as well. You can go to the home and you can see a lot of websites listed there, and you can ask questions. That's it. Thank you. Bye.